back to Mustang TV. I'm Lauren Giles.
And I'm Imani Smith. This week, let's check out the cafeteria updates.
Hear from students about their favorite Thanksgiving memories.
And learn what our archery club has to offer.
All that and more on this week's episode of Mustang TV.
Today on Mustang TV, we're going to be talking about the new additions to the lunchroom.
We wanted to have more availability for fresh fruits and vegetables. We wanted to make sure that you guys had available for salads, bigger salads, better salads. You guys had the availability for whole fruits and vegetables that we didn't have room for beforehand on our previous bar. So it gave us more space for it. I would say at least probably half the students, if they receive a meal or get a meal during the day, would probably say that they get something off the salad bar. So we're probably talking 300 or 400 students right now in the building.
Well, anytime they can give you more choices, that's a good thing, right? So I like they've got the added fruit and vegetables they can put out there. I've always wanted a pasta bar, you know, like where you could just choose your own pasta noodles, you could choose your own sauce, and then make your own pasta dish. That'd be great. But I think they've been doing a great job of just adding in more and more choices for students to, choose healthy options. Well, hopefully more students will eat better food options. So sometimes if there's limited options, students will just go through and maybe just pick one or two things and they don't see it. But right where they have the new food counter, I think students can easily see bright colors, fresh fruit, and fresh vegetables. And so it's really attractive for them to stop by and make sure they load up their plate.
Mustang TV, this is Bryce Bryant, Tristan Reese, and Alex Dunn.
I like archery because you don't have to have a lot of movement, like cardiovascular movement. You just need a lot of muscle memory.
The kids in archery shoot the Genesis bow. They shoot at a target that has points going from 10 for the center, for the bullseye, out to 0 if they miss the target. They shoot from 10 meters and from 15 meters, and their score is based on that.
I like to help people, but I really mostly like to teach archery because I know a lot of things about archery and how archery works and like the movements your body needs to do.
I love archery because my daughter was introduced to archery when she was a student in the 6th grade. She ended up competing and doing very well, made the USA national team 2 times, and was able to travel to South Africa to compete. So it's been a very big part of our family story.
Well, my grandpa and I do a lot of shooting archery together, so he's the one who originally inspired me. Sign up for archery.
Signing off from Mustang TV, this is Ava White, Brittany Buckley, Abby Flowers, and Kyle Franks.
Alcohol poisoning can also affect your nerves. It can lower your breathing, heartbeat, and your body temperature, which in severe cases can lead to hypothermia. Drinking affects your reflexes. Because of this, you wouldn't be able to think out of consequences of your actions. Underage drinking can lead to very serious brain damage such as memory loss, reactions, and learning disabilities.
If you drink, you better rethink.
Signing off with Bella King, Asher Thomas, Christopher Trail, and Jacob Britt.
I think they're cute and they go with like anything because they're white. And if you're like short, they boost your height. But like, I'm not short.
You know, it started in high school because that's when they first came out, and you're playing basketball, and you had to have the best shoes, and I've just been a shoe guy ever since.
The Air Forces are popular because a lot of influencers had them, like on the internet, and like YouTubers and like, people on Instagram had them.
I've noticed. What I like to notice is the different colors and the different models that come out, because sometimes I miss them on my app notifications, so it kind of keeps me in the loop what I need to be looking for. Well, I have a rotation. So in the rotation, they're probably out once every 8 or 9 weeks, because I have to make sure my other shoes get out and get some fresh air too.
Probably almost every day.
I got mine from City Gear. At the mall because I wear kids' shoes, so I found them in the kids section, little boys section.
eBay's great. eBay's a great place. You can find some good stuff there, and there's all kinds of the Nike app. They always tell you when new stuff's coming out and that kind of stuff. So wherever I can find them. This is the most awful day when you get that first crease. So I stuff paper to try to uncrease them when I store them. There are things you can do.
Air Forces are named after a famous plane and they're owned by Nike. Air Forces are so popular that Nelly made a whole song after them. For Mustang TV, this is Charlie Hunsinger, Emma Ellington, Lily Winkle, and Lauren Giles.
Well, some of the different coping strategies that we some students use are, first of all, telling an adult usually helps for some of them. Sometimes we have them breathe. Those are some basic ones. Some of the things that we have them do is have pictures of things that really help them change their mindset into something positive, and have pictures of those on some cards, and we put rings on those and have those in their binders. Maybe some song lyrics of something that really picks them up and gets them excited, some people that love them, some different things along those lines. We always try to do things that really flip their thinking into something positive. Also maybe even some things that were positive memories, maybe places that they've been, or an animal that they love. That really gets them thinking some different thoughts. For many students, it just all of a sudden kind of pulls them down, makes them nervous, their heart starts to race, makes them start to worry that everything's going to be wrong. They kind of start thinking about some things as all or none, as though I can't do anything, when oftentimes there's many different things they can do. Maybe they can't do everything, but there's different pieces that they can do. And so instead of thinking about those little things that they can do, they get stuck in that feeling of, I can't do anything. So they feel like they can't tackle anything that's going on in class. And so sometimes if they just try to tackle some of those little things, like go minute to minute, or, okay, so I can do just this one assignment right here instead of thinking about all those different things that are piling up, and taking things one step at a time will really help. Well, it depends on the student, for sure. Some of my students have a certain class that scares them. Maybe it's a person in the class, maybe it's the subject matter. Sometimes it's that it's the morning. Sometimes it's they've gotten a haircut that they don't like. Sometimes it's something that's coming up during their day, like after school. Sometimes it has nothing to do with school at all, something that's later in the day. Maybe it's the day that they go over to a different parent's house. Maybe they have a big game later on and they're worried about their performance. So it can be many, many different things.
18.1% of the population have anxiety. People have anxiety and don't know how to cope with it. It's not something people like talking about. Anxiety can cause loss of sleep and a hard time concentrating. Tell a trusted adult or go to a counselor so you have some support. Coping strategies like taking deep breaths and starting a journal and just talking and expressing your feelings to somebody helps. It's okay to need help.
For Mustang TV, this is Maddie Lockhart, Ahava Camp, and Remington Ford, and Severe Wright.
We made homemade pizza, because we didn't even have buy turkey. We just made some homemade pizza, and that stuff was heat. It was good, and yeah.
What's your favorite thing to eat for Thanksgiving?
Pizza.
What's your favorite dessert?
Pizza.
Desserts.
Pizza sauce.
I'm probably doing mine. Eat food, you know, get fat. So like when I come back, 20 pounds heavier. Yes, eat food.
Like to get together with my family, eat food, and then go crazy. Well, me, I don't like turkey, so I just eat ham, sweet potatoes, and what is it called? I forgot what it's greens.
Favorite Thanksgiving memory?
My grandma makes pies every Thanksgiving.
What type of pie?
Pumpkin, cherry, strawberry, and a German chocolate pie.
What are you doing this Thanksgiving?
I'm going with her to Joplin.
Do you know what we're doing in Joplin?
Nope, I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
My favorite memory was probably last year. No, it was probably like 3 years ago. Like, that was the best Thanksgiving ever. Like, we had all the food, and then all my family was there.
I ain't got a favorite memory, because all my family do is argue. Macaroni and greens.
What's your favorite memory that you do during Thanksgiving?
Going shopping after. Because we be running around the stores. We acting crazy, but it be fun because like everybody be with you and it be family and stuff. And like we don't be around each other all that time. So yeah, it's fun.
Thank you.
What's your favorite thing to eat that's not dessert?
Mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving.
Favorite thing to eat that is a dessert?
That is a dessert?
Yeah.
There's desserts on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. You don't eat like pumpkin pie? Peach cobbler?
Or like sweet pie?
Pumpkins. Pumpkins are nasty. It's a decoration, not a food.
Apple pie?
Sure, apple pie. Yeah. Apple pie.
What are your plans for this Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I don't know if I have any. I'm gonna eat Thanksgiving food.
Okay.
What's your favorite memory for Thanksgiving?
Watching football games.
Okie dokie. Thank you. Thank you. Memory.
My favorite Thanksgiving memory is, I don't know, I have a lot of good memories. I don't really have one.
Favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving?
Mashed potatoes, definitely. Mashed potatoes.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Going to my grandparents' house and just getting together with the family.
Favorite dessert?
Dessert? I hate pumpkin pie, so apple pie maybe.
Okay, thank you. Favorite Thanksgiving memory?
Is it recording?
Yes.
I didn't know. What?
Favorite Thanksgiving memory?
You didn't tell me that was one of them. You said favorite food
Favorite food to eat?
and something else.
Favorite food to eat on Thanksgiving?
Is it recording now?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
No, we know how to spell it.
What?
Favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. I have two favorites. I have two favorite things to eat on Thanksgiving. One of those is, I like fried turkey. If you've never had it, it's really good. Two is pumpkin pie, but here's what I like. I like the pumpkin pie to be about that thick, and then the whipped cream on top, about like that. It's perfect.
What are your plans for this Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, we are hosting it at our house. Family's all coming in town so that I can have pumpkin pie and whipped cream. What else?
Nothing else.
For Mustang TV, this is Samara Bayman, Elena Hicks, Aaron Bagby, Brianna Michelle, and Aaron Lee. Let's go.